There's something really pleasing about minigames, isn't there? These games within games may not be up to much on their own, but squirreled away in much larger, more complicated experiences, they're a lovely little bonus. This year we played a whole bunch of them that we thought were worthy of mention, so we thought we'd compile a list of our favourites. Without further ado then, here's our top 5 minigames of 2015. First up are IDARB's half-time minigames, which are really rubbish, but it kinda doesn't matter. There's a handful of them, each ensuring that the madcap anarchic action of IDARB continues even when you're not playing the actual game. They get bonus points for being just another crazy inclusion in a game that's already pretty nuts to begin with. Oh, and we're cheating and putting all of them in instead of one. Soz. Next up is Flappy Goat from Goat Simulator, a minigame that manages to be even more infuriating than its inspiration. A version of the insanely successful mobile game Flappy Bird, except with like a goat. Flappy Goat has a glitch that causes horrendous lag if you smash up the room before playing. If you go in for the achievement for scoring 10 points, expect tears, a mental breakdown and a little bit of laughter before you're done. In third place is the Grognak and the Ruby Ruins minigame from Fallout 4, accessed by finding a holotape in the ruins of Boston and playable via your character's Pip-Boy. It's a fully fleshed out text adventure in the style of old school RPG Wasteland, one of the key inspirations for the Fallout series. A nice nod to the history of the game and a fun experience in its own right, Grognak and the Ruby Ruins is a worthy inclusion on the list. Next up is Dead Ops Arcade 2 Cyber's Avengening from Black Ops 3, a minigame so fully fleshed out that it has its own minigame. A top-down shooter, Avengening contains multiplayer, loads of levels, branching paths, new weapons, the ability to play in first-person view and even a super off-road style racing game. Fully fledged indies struggle to offer up as much content and as much fun as this. It's a brilliant minigame. For a good few weeks after the launch of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, our editor Dan was obsessed with Gwent, and he wasn't the only one. The Fantasy RPG's original card game had us all wandering around, attempting to collect all the cards and uttering the now immortal words, "Fancy a game of Gwent?" Quite difficult to get into, but super rewarding once you do. Gwent gets our nod as the best minigame of 2015. It's the first of what will no doubt be many awards that we dish out to developer CG Projekt Red this year for their brilliant RPG.